one of the tools available to Utah high school students and their parents to report threats just like this one is the SafeUT app. In fact, 86 planned school attacks have been stopped thanks to this app since 2016. And here to talk about the app is Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course,
we
Ashley.
Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So 86 attacks stopped. That's an eye-opening number. What kind of attacks are we talking about here?
Any types of threats of violence at the school that could involve weapons, and usually do. Often threats that the students made that have been intercepted because another caring student was able to call that in. That's one of the powerful tools of the SafeUT app, but it's one that doesn't get as much attention. But in the aftermath of what happened in Florida and what's going on this week in Utah, that's an important component. It's been the other part of the app of being able to report whenever a young person is in crisis, in a very tough situation, be able to get help. That side has been what we've emphasized because of the skyrocketing rates of teen suicide in the state of Utah. But this other law enforcement tool, the reporting side of the app, is critical also. And you can see the power and synergy of this when you put into the hands of students and empower them to be able to help us be eyes and ears throughout the school community.
And it's no secret, every student has a phone, has a tablet, has some way to get this app downloaded. It's important that they do. Absolutely.
Anyone who has a phone, and no matter what age, and I'm not trying to pressure parents into getting their kids smartphones, that's a whole different discussion, but if they have them, then it's free. They can get it on an Android or Apple platform, and they can create their own password. It's protected. They can have confidential conversations with a crisis counselor from the University of Utah Neuropsychiatric Institute. They are our fantastic partners. They are well trained. They are some of the best that we have in the world. And follow-up and responses are password protected. You can submit a tip with a picture and all sorts of information. And since 2016, when we debuted this app, we have had tens of thousands of interactions with students. And I want to thank KSL today for doing what you're doing, because we've already had 1,000 downloads of the app because of the promotion that's going on. And I think by the end of the day, we'll likely have 2,000 or more. That's 2,000 more students who are empowered to protect themselves and their friends and their school communities.
Students, parents, any family member really that can and should download this app.
Yeah, certainly parents should do it as well, to have it and be able to report things. They see red flags. In 2015, they did a study, and 24.8% of Utah students said that they felt sad or helpless, and it was 16.6 seriously considered attempting suicide, 13.5 had a suicide plan, and 7.6 said they attempted suicide one or more times. These are the staggering numbers that we're dealing with, and so yes, parents and clergy and leaders ought to also have this as a tool to help protect students.
And it's important to download that, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So 1,000 today. I mean, we're pushing probably 2,000 by the end of the day. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Ashley.
Thank you. Well, we just mentioned the SafeUT app. You can also put a student in touch with crisis line counselors. That is available 24 hours a day